Hey, what's going on, you guys? My name is Carnage, and today I am bringing you a kill confirmed on Village using the ACR with a silencer and impact. Actually, I don't know. I may have attachments on it. If I do, okay. So I do have attachments on it with silencer and extended mags, and I'm using the perks of Scavenger Pro, Assassin Pro, and Stalker Pro, with my 3 specialist perks being Sleight Pro, Dead Silence Pro, and Quickdraw Pro. I was going for MOABs this game, and I was playing in the Mercenary TDM game type, and this is actually one of my new favorite game types because the problem that I normally have when I play TDM or Domination or anything like that is I always get stuck against parties, or I get stuck with players who don't necessarily have the kind of connection I'm looking for. No, I'd like to be on a 4-bar. 3 bars aren't exactly always my best friend, to say the least. And so, in Mercenary, I've had pretty good luck that I haven't been getting on 3-bar. This game was on a 3-bar, but obviously it did not affect me all too much. Okay, so it looks like I wasn't using I didn't have Dead Silence Pro at this point. I just had regular Dead Silence, but I don't really think that affects me at all during this game. This game is a pretty nice one. I start the game off on a 37 Gunstreak, which is my personal best at the moment. I think, but I end like 46-4, so I die like 4 times near the end of the game because of just like a couple of things. It's like it just goes wrong. Like if you've ever gotten a MOAB, you know the feeling of right after you call it in. If you don't die then, you're either one or two things is gonna happen. You're gonna go on a long streak for the end of the game, or you're gonna go on a little bit longer of a streak and then die, and then you're just gonna keep dying because you're not used to having all the perks, because you've played most of the game with all the perks, and then all of a sudden now you don't have them. So it's much different, and it screws with the way you play the game, definitely. Here I get a little bit of a lucky break. If he had kept going to the other side, chances are I wouldn't have got him because I think I had prone block, so I wasn't going to be able to turn all the way to that side. But fortunately, he went the opposite way and ended up not dying in the middle of my MOAB streak. On Village, the river is one of the most important most important parts of the map that you guys can use to your advantage, because you can watch almost every crucial vantage point of the map. On Village, probably the 4 or 5 most common spots you'll see kills are at the long cliffside hill. You'll see it at the hill that I'm over by now, where there's that long strip. And then at the end of this hill, there's a giant truck, which you can find a lot of people at. There's the cliff to the left of me at the moment. There is the bridge, and then there's also the market area right back here. Well, I call it market area because it kind of looks like the Seatown area that's the market, but it's not really a market area. It's more like just like a kind of like a shipment area, like a cargo type thing. But those are the 5 most important like common places to find people on the map. And when you're sitting in the river, you can see 4 out of the 5. This is the only spot you can't see. You can see the cliff, you can see the truck, you can see the long strip leading near the truck, and you can also see somewhat of the bridge. So it's a very big important part of the map, and you see me go in here at least 2 or 3 times, and I believe I pick up my final kill. I think I pick up my kill that leads to my MOAB in the river. So it's a very good spot. I do recommend you guys use it. If you are going to go in the river, though, it's much better to have like an assault rifle with some kind of sight, so that you have like your best visual advantage over them. If you're using, if I was gonna keep staying in the river the entire game, probably wasn't the best idea for me to use the silencer. Oh, well, at least the iron sights of the gun. I mean, I could use a silencer and then put like a red dot on, but it's not a good idea to use the iron sights unless you have iron sights like the MP7, where there's really nothing in your way. It's just the way the iron sights are designed that it's perfect almost. Here I pick up a nice triple kill, I do believe. And of course, one of the most common parts of the map is the hill. So this is also a nice game to prove to everyone that I do play the objective. It may not look like it at sometimes, but you'll see right after I get the MOAB, I go for every tag that I can, because I realize, okay, well, I have 1 of 2 things that could happen. I could go for a double MOAB, or I could just keep trying to get a high gun streak and help my team win. And I decide to just keep going for as high a gun streak as I can, because before this, my highest gun streak was 35, which I do have in a previous video with the PP90. Surprisingly, well, actually not surprisingly, it's on this map. So you guys can obviously go check that out. It's not too long ago. Just type in like 35 gun streak and it should pop up. I'd put a link in the bottom, but I already have so much fucking shit in the description. I feel like there's no reason for me to put any more. And here, this guy's smarting up. He's like, okay, well, this guy's been getting kills on me from the riverbed. And so I was like, so he's probably thinking, maybe I should try it. And I don't think he was expecting a sentry gun to be waiting for him. But he had the right idea. So it looks like the gameplay is about halfway over. I think I die right around this area due to an abundance of flash and stun grenades. I think one guy walks around the corner, and I do pick him up, but I don't expect a second person. And he ends up cleaning me up. So unfortunately, that's the way I died. So I was like, okay, well, I'm trying to level up. I might as well call him my MOAB, because if you guys didn't know, when you call in when the MOAB has already landed, it gives you double weapon XP. And what takes me off right here is I die to this guy camping behind the little brick area. And I die right before my MOAB gets in, which really ticks me off, because that's one death I could have avoided. I mean, 46 and 4, 46 and 3 is not a big difference, but to me, one less death is always nicer. So, yeah, I'm kind of at a loss for words right now because it's only 2.5 minutes left. The reason, guys, I've been using the concussions and semtexes as of late, as obviously I've been prestiging, so I haven't unlocked the C4 and portal radar until right near the end. So I mean, I've been getting used to using the concussions and the Semtex. Plus, I mean, it's always nice because I know the Semtex has a very good is connected to a lot of the titles and emblems that not many people get. So that's always nice. Here, I get killed by a guy just running. That one I can't really make an excuse for, but I do hope you guys enjoy this game. It would be really helpful if you guys give it a like rating. Always helps me out. If you didn't like it, obviously, I don't know why you wouldn't, but if you didn't, leave me a comment saying why. Yeah, fuck, I am holding in a massive shit right now. That's probably why I'm at a loss for words. I'm focusing on taking a jump. Never mind. Yeah, so anyways, ACR, very good gun. Probably one of the more easier guns to get the MOABs with. I know I've always said that the submachine guns are the easiest to get MOABs with, and that is definitely true, but the ACR is not a very hard one to do it with. Probably the easiest assault rifle. Maybe only behind like the G36 or the Scarlight. The Scarlight's is definitely a good one to do it with because it's got the ability to have a giant clip, plus it doesn't have a lot of recoil. And it does have pretty good damage, so it's got all the good things that make it a good assault rifle. So it's obvious why it would be a very good choice if we're going for a MOAB. I do believe this game I end on like a 7 or 8 gun streaks. I mean, woo. I mean, but whatever. I mean, it's just I think I was playing a little bit more safe though for the rest of the game because like, okay, I've died 3 times in a row, starting 37-0, and I'm like 40-4 at this point. I was like, you know what? I really don't want to die anymore. I'm just gonna play defensive. Not camp, but just I'm not going to be running out into the very middle of the map trying to get quad sprays and stuff like that. So the game is winding down. The final score, like I said, was 46-4. I do hope you guys enjoyed. The UMP 45 2-minute MOAB that I was talking about last week, I'll probably upload that on Friday. But I do have another Get Go with Gunnery Gun series. That'll probably be my next video. So make sure you guys look out for that. And with that being said, guys, I pick up my final kill here in a second. And I'll see you all later. Bye.